Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Alright, today we're going to talk about the resin improvement for 1.1. So that's something that excites me as a player. Now, once you reach AR 35 and above, alright, I'm almost AR 40, I'm 38 right now. There's only so much things you can do in the game. So you're going to rely on your resin more and more to try to rank your AR higher and try to do things in the game for sure. Now, looking at the Q&A, the developers have made an official response. This is not like a leak or anything. It's not like those. So definitely, we got an official response on the Genshin Impact forums. So let's have a look at it. So as always, I'll have the links to this site in the description below. So first things first, greetings travelers. Alright, so we received a treasure trove of valuable feedback from travelers. We would like to thank you all for the support. Alright, we have carefully reviewed and summarized everyone's suggestions. So if you guys have been doing the feedback recently, okay, so in the mailbox, I believe there should be one survey. I mean, 2 surveys so far. This is the recent one, alright, that will expire in 6 days. I hope you guys will do it as well because you get 30,000 Mora. Okay, and we have one before this as well. Alright, I've made a video of that as well. Okay, so I think almost every single player sort of came to a conclusion that the resin is an issue. Alright, so never have enough original resin, which makes it difficult to complete various daily tasks and the weekly battle pass missions. So, in version 1.1, alright, so they said that they will decrease the original resin requirement in battle pass weekly missions from 1,600 to 1,200. Wow, that is insane. Now, if you guys are not familiar, what is that? When you go to your battle pass missions, right? There's this weekly mission right here. Alright, you have to use a total of 1,600 original resin. So a lot of players couldn't fulfill this standard. It's very hard unless you are willing to refresh it several times using your Primo gems. So as a free-to-play, this is going to be a struggle for a lot of players, right? So they are fixing that, which is good. And also, furthermore, travelers will be able to store up to a maximum of 160 original resin, increased from the current limit of 120. Now this is cool, right? So that means we are going to get 40 more. Very cool. We have 40 more resins as opposed to just a limit of 120. Yeah, definitely very welcome, very appreciated. I would prefer for them to reduce like some of the requirements, like remove Storm Terror or the Wolf out from the resin equation altogether. But doing this, 40 more resins, I guess is a pretty good one as well. Wait a minute, now that I'm thinking of it, right? Does it actually help? Because if you use your resin every day and you never reach the maximum limit of 120, will this help you at all as a player? You're not really getting more, right? You're not getting like more refills. It's just that my point is, if you never reach the cap of 120, you are an active player, which is you constantly leave it at 100 max. It will never reach 160 for you, right? So why does it matter if you have more original resin? Or am I thinking too much? Like, if you're never reaching this, you will never reach this unless it recharges faster. Okay, if it recharges faster, right now, okay, if you look at the resin timer, right here, so you can click on this and it says replenish in 3 minutes, and then it takes 4 hours to replenish this amount. So if the recharge rate is faster, then it's cool. From 0 to 120, the same amount of time is taken to recharge from 0 to 160. If that's the case, then okay. But right now as it is, if it's just a cap, I don't think that's a big deal for most players. I don't know, maybe it's just me overthinking it. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so I want to change the key bindings of controller setup. We are in the process of developing key bindings. Okay, so this will go live in version 1.1. We are firing on all cylinders to complete the remaining functionality, which will become available to players in a later version. Okay, this is something that's been bothering me. I don't like to click my middle mouse button for the vision thing, elemental vision or whatever. Okay, so I wish there were more ways to filter artifacts. Okay, I thought farm artifacts, but it's filter. So in version 1.1, we have added new filters for artifacts based on their basic attributes. So now travelers will be able to easily filter artifacts by attributes. Okay, very cool. So traversing the game world is time consuming. I want to be able to set my own teleport waypoints for areas that I frequently visit. Oh, That is interesting. We have developed an item that provides this kind of function, which will be available for free in a new system. You are creating your own teleport waypoints. Is that what they're saying? Ah, alright. So number 5, it's annoying to have to select equip artifacts and weapons to find out which character has them equipped. So in version 1.1, small character avatars will appear next to the icons of equip artifacts and weapons. That is very good, allowing travelers to know exactly which characters have which artifacts and weapons equipped at a glance. Okay, now that is extremely appreciated. So developer Q&A, how is damage calculated when I have more than one shield? And which shield sustains damage first? In practice, when a character is hit, the damage sustained will affect every active shield simultaneously. Oh, I didn't know that's how it works, because sometimes when you obtain more than one shield, if you guys have fought the Liyue Sonic Rock guy, sometimes you'll see multiple elements depending on who you're using, right? After this damage is calculated, if the character still has the shield remaining, the character themselves will not take damage. Okay, so this is very long. I'm gonna leave the links here if you guys want to read it for yourself. But the gist of it is like they say that the shield are basically taking hits all at once. Alright, they have given a couple of examples right here. Alright, so pretty cool. As you guys can see, I am definitely very excited. The Resin improvement is going to be interesting. So if it's just increasing the gap, like I mentioned, this 120, but now they add 40 more, ideally it doesn't matter at all, unless you are someone that don't play the game often and you regularly let this go to full. Then that's going to fix part of the resin issue for you. But if you are an active player, alright, you always consume this and it never reach 120, and that's how you should ideally min-max your resin, alright, you should always use it and not let it go to the maximum replenish. Then, you know, I don't think it matters as much to most active players. But then again, it could mean that some of the replenish will, you know, have the timer reduced drastically. I'm really hoping that the amount of resin from 0 to 120, you know, now that timer is gonna be and equate to 0 to 160 in the new update. So that way, ideally, your resins do replenish faster, you're getting more things done as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys as well. As always, that's gonna be it for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.